out of nowhere, like breaking news, and it showed the well that was discovered in Linden that had, I think. Now, the wiki always changes it, but when they were first discovered, there was about 56 bodies and 42 heads. All
Holy
did not
shit.
match.
Oh.
Jesus.
And so the thing is, it had connection with Sherman Time because that was his old stomping ground. And Sherman Time's like, yeah, all right. I heard that I'm going to be put on like the chair. Like California actually accepted this. I will give you who you're looking for if you give me death row. They was said sure. So he gave out Herzog. So after us seeing the well, we're like, oh, we wonder who it is. It showed up a picture of Herzog.
Oh,
And I looked right at him, and Hunter looked right at him. And he just looked at the TV and put out his cigarette and looked at us. And I said, dude, you need to go. I said, I won't say shit. You need to go. And to tell you, I was half scared and half like in disbelief because I knew this guy since I was a kid. And apparently he started killing since I was born in 94.
ooh.
So so he looked at us. I told him that he had to leave. I'm like, go up to the cabin. Come to find out that's where he killed his victims. So
Whoa.
so he just went, you know, there's no real point. Hunter, he looked at him like dead ass. I'm just staying quiet. I'm like, you guys have a moment. So he went, Hunter, you know when you try to quit smoking, it's real hard to do it cold turkey. And well, I'm kind of sick, but I know how to control it. The government wanted me to be on pills, but that would make me brain dead and not a father to you. I didn't want that to happen, and I wanted to stop cold turkey. But like every smoker, they'll lie to you saying that they did it without cheating. So I would have hard cravings and I would have to take a smoke. And Hunter and I are just, again, agaped. And Herzog is trying his fucking best to avoid saying to kidnap and kill people. And he just said, like, he kept bringing up more smoking analogies, just saying, I wanted you to be the son that I always wanted you to be. And you are. You're the spitting image of my son. And I'm proud of you. I'm sorry that you have to live with what I've done. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough and I had to cheat. Could you forgive me? And Hunter immediately said, yeah, and that he needs to leave, that they need to go because they know that that's his trailer, so they're going to be coming. And because word goes around fast, real fast in a small town. So after a while, like the movie came back on and Herzog just said, nah, if they come, you boys did nothing wrong. You just stay there and listen to them, okay? We went, all right. It was hours that passed. We watched that whole damn movie. Hold on, is anyone still here? I want to know.
No,
If
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How can we talk
What
during
the
that? What the
fuck?
fuck do you mean?
I'm
Holy
sorry.
fuck.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
the baby
continue.
ones
My
where we
heart. Oh
interrupt
my
every 10
god.
seconds.
We were legit.
Yeah, continue.
Holy shit. Yeah, I was agape. Holy shit.
How do you think I felt? The man was 3 inches away from me.
That's what like.
My
Christ.
ass wasn't even graduating high school yet.
Oh.
And he was right
how old,
there.
How old were you at?
I was 18. I got held back a year.
Okay. Holy
And
shit.
the thing is, there were times where when he and I would go fishing in the fishing hole that he knew. So he was the only one who knew where the fishing hole was. Because Hunter didn't like fishing that much. I did. So I'd fish with him. Alone. Numerous times.
So fucked up.
Oh. That is I'm legit speechless at that.
But
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
the thing.
What
Here's the
happened?
thing.
Yeah.
So we watched the movie, and I was like, hey, do you think that we have enough time to learn the rest of Smoke on the Water? He went, yeah, sure. Here, I'm gonna go get a smoke. Go get some more food. Because we ran out of the little pizza roll things. I was like, yeah, sure. I don't think they were pizza rolls. I think they were hot pockets. Like we were just fucking going at them. I was like, yeah, and I was like, hey, do you want any of my smokes? Because Hunter, of course, smoked. Uh, he's like, nah, I got some in my room, and he just said, hey, boys. We're like, yeah. And he's like, I love you, right? And I was like, what, are you going gay on us again? Different time. And he's like, nah, just little asshole. Just want to say I'm happy to be with you. And Hunter, he's like, don't fuck with my guitar, all right? He's like, I just tuned it. He's like, I'm not gonna fuck with the guitar. Like, all right. Little did we know that he was just trying to distract us of what he was actually gonna do.
Ooh.
And
Paul. Yeah.
Some
After a
American
while-
psycho shit.
after a while, like we made the food, we ate it, we watched a whole other movie, and I was like, did your dad get a whole carton or something? What the fuck? He's like, dude, wouldn't you smoke that much? You were literally told that you're being hunted. I said, isn't it odd that no one's came out here yet? He's like, probably no one called. Probably everyone left. I said, "Pfft, whatever. Because to me, Herzog was harmless. But it got really late. Really late. And I was like, he's my ride home. I said, and Hunter knew how to drive, but again, no license. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get your dad. I said, he probably fell asleep. They're like, yeah, whatever, because his dad would drink like Red Bulls and shit, so he would just randomly clock out. Little did I know the Red Bull was just a disguise because he was still on crank, even though he said he went sober. But I mean, when someone says that they're on crank, you could tell. He hit it well.
You can't really go cold turkey on methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like I've definitely you can't go cold turkey on crank. That's for damn sure. Like I still know people who were heavy meth heads, but now they're like semi base heads that actually have very functioning lives.
Good.
But it's just they take little pieces bit by bit, but it's little by little every day.
Damn.
Which that's how I say that's a proper way to get off of something is do less of it. Because if you try to do a cold turkey,
Yeah.
your body could go into shock. So either way, I got up, I was going down the hall, and I smelled smoke in his room, and I knocked on it. I was like, hey, you're burning your fucking bed again. And I knocked again and opened the door. And he was there on the ceiling fan with a cable around his throat.
Jesus.
And what the
Fucking
burning
hell.
was his cigarette did burn a big old hole in his mattress.
Shit. So
And
he had been there for a while.
his eyes were yellow, his face was purple, and his fingers were blue.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I frozen in time. This is the second time I've seen a dead body, but this one was like fresh. And I heard Hunter get up. And do you know how hard it felt where your mind, your body, and everything that you wanted to do felt like a mile away from your own body? I wanted to close that door so he didn't see his dad that way. I struggled hard to move. I couldn't, and he did see his dad. And we decided to go through the room and take anything that could really, really like hurt his name. Because at that point, I thought to Hunter, your dad said sorry for what he's done. I said, why not just make this less worse. And there were plenty of fucking damning evidence in there that would made it so bad. We ended up giving them, but we didn't have them found in the bedroom. You know, it was an anonymous source that donated Polaroids of victims before their death.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was scary to find, especially opening it. So, you know, at that point, my fucking psyche was just, all right, I'm done today. I'm done, like, in life today. So I called it in, said I found Herzog, and everyone's like, you know, as soon as you're told, a 911 operator hearing, hey, I found the serial killer that everyone's looking for, they go in a mass panic. Stay where you are, get out of the way, try to get out of there. Are you okay? What's your name? Where your address is? And I'm like, he's dead. Just come. And Hunter got real dark after that day. What was worse was they expected him to show up after school. I mean, at the next day at school.
That's so fucked up.
And there was no. There was a substitute teacher that everyone fucking hated, but his ass had fucking tenure. So he gave fuck all to everyone. He would boast it. He's like, you can't get rid of me. So when Hunter showed up late, like this is after fourth period, so he was gone most of the day. The substitute teacher was going like, oh, are you Mr. Herzog? What took so long, huh? Being tardy enough? Wait until I call your parents.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Fuck.
Hunter stopped, looked him dead in the eyes, and said, have you ever wondered what it looked like looking up from the bottom of a well? And
Holy shit.
immediately fucking everyone was looking at I was looking at McElhaney. And I went, you fucked up. McElhaney sat the fuck down and didn't say a damn thing for the rest of the day.
This is Herzog, correct?
Herzog, yes.
Holy fucking shit.
If
Yeah, so
I've
did
heard
Hunter
this
ever
kid-
recover? Like not fully, but like did he ever like get back to where like I mean whenever you guys were younger?
Hunter?
Yeah. Hunter.
Yeah, we meet up every once in a while. Hunter is doing okay. He is a tattoo artist. The thing is, we are still trying to fly low because there is still a very adamant documentary group that hunts us down because I was so close to him, and I'm the only outsider that pretty much survived. Because apparently the Shermantines and the Herzogs, they were a knit group of the local meth heads. But the thing is, they were essentially one family, and outsiders were not welcome. Think of Hackshaws and McCoys, except if the Hackshaws and McCoys came together. You know?
Mhm.
But, yeah. So they wanted to interview me, interview Hunter, and the thing is, the stuff I give you is just public knowledge at the moment. Like, there are things that, well, I mean, I told you guys about the anonymous donation, but the thing is, it's been years since that happened. So I don't care if it comes back traced to Hunter and I, we still won't say exactly where it was. Because that trailer and that whole property have been abandoned, and that whole place has been frozen in time.
Mhm. Man.
Jesus.
Yeah, Hunter
Wow.
went homeless after a while because he did not want to go home.
Well, can't blame him.
Yeah,
Shit.
but no, Hunter's doing good. But yeah, see the
Tough.
shit that I get into?
I was about to say, like, we can't really.
Like I've been
Jesus.
told that I've lived a Gravity Falls life, and I had to watch the whole series to understand that, and now I do.
Yeah, I would say that too.
That's one way to
I feel
put
like-
it, you know?
Like,
We
I
went
wouldn't say
from
like
Bible Man to this.
The Bible Man thing was scary as shit, honestly.
When shit
I
is
feel like I wouldn't-
Because you honestly think he was just right there behind me? No, He pulled off the side of the road to cut me off on this gravel sidewalk to throw a Bible at me. Not he didn't mean to throw the Bible. He wanted to step out and the crew like pull out, but when he was holding the Bible in his hand, it slipped and hit me in the fucking jaw.
Oh,
I still
I've-
have that Bible.
Damn, so this was in
finding this-
California, like northern or southern? Oh my god.
I'm an hour from
find
the
this
capital, so
incredibly
this is
funny.
like a gray area. So it's more or less like people say NorCal, but I consider I'd consider it NorCal.
Okay.
An hour from the capital, I don't know what you would call that. I mean, shit. I said Linden. Look that up.
Ultimate, like,
You guys could even see the well and shit on Google Maps still, unless they blurred it out already.
Hey,
no, I haven't got anything like crazy like your place, but on my street there's been a lot of suicides and hangings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like one time, a guy, like, we didn't know, we literally did not know he was depressed in any sort of way. And one day he just said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and stuff. I'll come back to barbecue later." And then, literally an hour later, we heard screaming out in the street, and it was his wife who came home and found him hanging in the middle of the stairway. And they had to get about 4 people to try and get him down before his kids came home. Both of them were about 4. We had no clue. But, like, we're quite a close knit little area, and it's been about 4 cases of people swinging from the ceiling. So
Holy shit!
It's kind of actually the same where
and also, like, down the street we do have like a meth lab somewhere, I think.
Well, holy shit to
Well,
what you said, and
well,
also
then, we
someone
don't know
saying
where
they're
it is.
behind me a bed right now.
Wait, say again.
I said, holy shit to what Silver was saying, but also someone is apparently buying me a whole bed right now.
What?
Really?
Like I just got a
Fucking-
Discord saying, "Hey, you're getting satin sheets and a bed." I went, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Okay.
I want a bed.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, another weird thing. I believe it's because when they found out on stream or just off stream when we were just hanging out, they're like, "Hold on, are you in a hospital bed?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Why do you sleep in a hospital bed?" I said, because this is the only other bed that we have. They're like, "Where'd you get a hospital bed?" I said, "My great grandma died in it." And they're like, "Oh, fuck. All right."
Okay.
Like, is that the same mattress? And I just said, maybe.
I'm somewhere as well. I used to have
Are
a.
you looking up the Speed Freak killers? You can
No,
look
this
up his
is-
police interviews when they try to interview him for every missing person that they were correct on. They tried to bring up his family, and he was that much of a family man. He would say pretty much, "Don't bring them up. They're not
Where-
involved."
You said you were there when you found his body, right, Herzog?
Yes, and I gave it an anonymous name. I just said I don't want to be named, due to the fact that he
This
was
is
my
while
friend.
he was under parole, correct?
He was what?
Your parole. He
On
died
parole?
under
I didn't know he was on parole.
Yes, he was under surveillance and parole this whole time. Yes, remember that's why he died in the first place, because he's under parole from all the stress from the trial.
Yeah,
being
but
found
the
as a
thing is,
killer.
I didn't know. I was just told Hunter's dad was home. That's why I came over, because he was teaching me how to play Smoke on the Water before he got fucking taken away for a bit.
There were officers there, right? Parole officers for a serial killer who was on.
There were guards for the trailer park. That's what I saw. Cops there. That's why we were like, they're coming. Because shit, in Linden, look how big that town is. I remember telling my fucking buddy Matt and Ramsey when they were fucking brought over there, they straight up got known immediately because they were outsiders. Actually, where is that fucking land? Wilmarth or Dick Road? No, not Wilmarth. Hold on, I gotta mute myself. Shit, I'm giving off names. Nah, never mind. I'm getting listen to music. Oh, wait, what server is this? Oh, the Honeycord. Alright. I posted the link in the wrong server. Fuck. So who are all you? I seem to have hijacked this shit.
Just some shit posters who like talking about Bible Man.
Pretty
Bible
much.
man.
Pretty much it.
I'm from the UK.
Yeah.
I nearly got
I'm
from
from
Wales.
Ireland.
Oh, Ireland. sorry.
Ireland.
I'm from Czech
Hello.
Republic.
Durgan.
Did someone say I'm from what? I
I'm
heard
from-
Tumblr for some reason. I was like, who, that meme still
Yeah, if
going around,
Tumblr is the Czech Republic, then we're good.
right?
Yeah. No, I'm on here a fan of Vivian since 2012, so I normally just go around
Mhm.
helping back things for Hasman.
Oh,
And then I got
dude,
dragged into this group.
oh, by the way, if you buy any cherries, I believe Linden just did a huge shipment for London, so any cherries came from my town. So
Oh, cool.
Nice.
This area in California has the most fertile soil in the country, to where we have the world's we're one of the world's largest importers of walnuts and cherries. So
Cool.
there's a lot of fucking trees out here, and when it's summertime, it is amazing due to the fact that I'm next to an orchard, so when it gets a little hot, they turn on the sprinklers and it feels like fucking winter.
We got the Bulmers factory here, but that's about it.
The what factory?
Bulmers.
Oh, I thought you said bombers. I was like, okay. Who
The
needs
bomber
who
factory.
needs
Yeah, we make
fucking
bombs.
who needs M80s?
Yeah, there's nothing much in my area. We're a fishing town, so
Oh,
I don't know
we
very much about
were
any-
this town the town next to us actually was a port town. It used to be named Mudtown, but they changed the name once the mayor bought it and gave it to named it after his baseball son. His baseball playing son. His baseball son.
And also,
My
Mudtown
son,
didn't really have a good
Johnson.
ring to it.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I could say possibly that happened in my town was we do get the Navy ships over here.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the Navy ships was used as a green screen for the cargo ship in World Z film. World War Z.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the aircraft hangar out there, which had like the snow on it within the scene, is part of the Argos, which is just a little Navy ship that we have docked down here.
That's cool. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of interesting stuff we have here, but I can't think of anything. Mega
let's-
boring here.
You have
Uh,
famous YouTubers. That's all you have.
Oh, hold
we
on,
have,
hold
we
on.
have top of the mornings here, laddie here.
I have more weird stories, especially my first time going into the Has-Been fan cord. That shit was crazy.
And this is the first one I've ever been in. So go on.
It's Mon's I think yeah, they're still server owner. I remember joining that place, and I do VR chat for like exercise and shit. You know, full body and whatnot, and
Oh yeah.
when it comes with full body, debauchery ensues. And with me being, oh, this is spicy brothel, right? There's only adults, the big boys and girls here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I used to be a former sex worker, and I also did dancing on the side. So I'm a fan of the Has-Been Hotel show. I got as a model as Alistair and gave lap dances. And prior requests, some people asked for Husker, Angel Dust, and I think I did one Lucifer.
Huh.
And because of that, like, I followed the rules. I read the rules because I was like, okay, so I have this program called SoundPad. I could play music or whatever audio files I find for the program through my mic. And I use that in VR chat because since they have a sound emitting type of program in there, I could play the song through my character and dance to it so everyone could hear. So when doing that, it would play through the mic on Discord. So I just popped in an adult channel after reading the rules about mic spamming, and some folks were joining me, and it got full. And I said, "Hey, is it okay if I play some music over the mic? You know, asking permission." I got everyone's consent, and I told them, I said, "This is what I'm going to be doing. Is it okay if I stream in here?" And they say, "Sure." The main rule that I was worried about breaking was the no mic spamming rule, and if you play music, it has to be in the Hell.O channel. Well, the Hell.O channel was in the free-for-all section, not the adult-oriented section, and most of my music at the time that I had to practice to were sexual. So I did not want to get, mixed up with all that. Whoa, what the
Oh,
hell?
what's happening? We're losing people.
They're
Oh,
like
what's- oh,
sexual.
the lads-
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, no, I got my
Damn.
head out.
Damn,
Oh, God, we
there's
lost
our-
another one.
Oh my god.
I think it's internet problems.
What did Europe just fucking blink out?